What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you guys another road glide video to the channel. Today what we're going to do is we're going to hop on the bike and ride up to my local dragway, Lapeer International Dragway in Lapeer, Michigan, and we're going to see what this Harley can do in the quarter mile. Today's event is a streetcar shootout. My buddy Jay Peso with Peso Productions, make sure you go check him out. He does a lot of the grudge racing shootouts, and he's got a big shootout up there today, so we're going to go watch that. And I also asked him if I could make a couple passes on the road glide just so I could get you guys some more content and see what this thing runs in the quarter mile. As you guys know, I have a Stage 2 114 in my 2019 road glide special here. This bike here has the S&S 475C cam that I just installed a few months back, and I'm very impressed with how it runs on the street, and I'm very curious to see how it does in the quarter mile. So we're gonna hop on the bike right now, head up to Lapeer, and hopefully make a few passes today on the track. It's going to be the first time I've ever taken a bike on the track, but I'm really excited and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the road glide runs in the quarter mile. Alright, let's hop on the bike and I'll see you up at Lapeer. Alright guys, so we just got to the track. As you can see, it's a full house today. There's a line to get in here. Staging lanes are already full, but I'm going to run up and try to get a couple passes on the road glide. So I'm going to hook the cameras up and see you guys on the track. Alright guys, so we just got home from the track. What an awesome day it was out there at Lapeer International Dragway. Shout out to Peso Productions for putting on a badass event. All of his events are always top notch, and lots of fast cars out there today. And there wasn't any other Harleys there besides mine. There was a Crotch Rocket, there was a ZX14 that I lined up against two in the second race, as you saw in the video. Anyway, I was only able to get 2 passes in on the bike today because there was a lot of brakes and oil downs and crashes, and basically what that did was hold up the streetcar shootout that was going on, and I was not obviously in the streetcar shootout, so I was basically put last. All the test and tune people like me were put last. The streetcar shootout and the extreme car shootout obviously took priority because that's what the event was today. We only were able to get 2 runs on the bike. First pass was the first time ever on the track with the Harley, and I wasn't sure how it was going to launch. I launched at like 2,500 RPMs, and as you can see in the video, it lit it up first thing. Like as soon as I let the clutch out off the line, it just lit the rear tire up. So I ended up having to get out of it and get back into it. In the first pass, we ran a 1270 at 109 in the quarter mile, so that wasn't too bad. I told myself that if I get a clean launch, this bike will probably be a 12.0 1190s bike at the power level it's at, and if I can get a clean launch. And sure enough, second pass down the track, we went a 12.01 at 114 miles an hour, and I have to say I am very proud of that number. And that pass was clean, every shift was clean, got off the line. I launched it at 1500 RPMs that time. I kind of bogged it out of the hole, but I didn't want to blow the tire off. So as you can see in both videos, I went around the water box. I did not do a burnout for either pass because the track was prepped so well there at Lapeer International Dragway that I did not need to do a burnout. I didn't want to waste my tire. I didn't want to, you know, deal with getting rubber everywhere. So for both passes, I did not do a burnout, and as you can see in the videos, I launched just fine without doing a burnout. First pass, I launched a little too high at 2,500 RPMs. Second pass at 1,500 RPMs, it was definitely a lot better. But as you guys can see from the videos, those 2 passes ended up being pretty good. I'm very happy with how my Road Glide performed at the track today. What do you guys think? Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Do you guys think that's a good time for this big, heavy, 1,000-pound Harley? Or do you guys think I could have done better in the quarter mile? Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, some of you guys might be wondering why you didn't see the time on the scoreboards. Is because I was at a no time event. So what that means is there was a lot of grudge racers entered in today's event, and instead of going one by one and seeing which car wants a time and which doesn't, they just make it a no time event. That's why the ET did not show up on the scoreboard in the video. So for those of you that are just now tuning into the channel, just to give you a recap on my bike, it is a 2019 Road Glide Special with the 114 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 engine. It's got a stage 2 now. It's got a S&S 475C cam kit in it with the push rods, cam plate, oil pump, all that. It's got the quickie push rods from S&S. It's got a Arlen Ness air cleaner on it. It's got a Fuel Moto 2-in-1 Jackpots exhaust with the carbon fiber tips, and then it's got the dummy pipe, or ghost pipe rather, on the left side there to fill in the holes for the extended bags. It's got a tune by Fuel Moto, and I tune it with a DynoJet Power Vision, and this bike absolutely rocks, guys, for it just being a stage 2 114. I mean, Fuel Moto's saying my numbers should be anywhere from 120 to 125 horsepower and 130 to 135 foot-pounds of torque. And I gotta say, I'm beating bikes around town that I shouldn't be beating with stage 4 kits and everything else. So I'm super satisfied with this build, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the 128 kit over the winter like I had mentioned in previous videos. We'll see. If I get bored over winter, we might tear it apart and put a 128 kit in it. Who knows? All I know is I'm very satisfied with how it runs now. I can daily ride it literally to any bike show. I can ride it up north. I can ride it to Daytona if I wanted to. This bike is super reliable and fast at the same time. We're at that power level where I can enjoy it and not have to worry about it. I just beat on it all day at the track and rode it there, beat on it, rode it home. No issues whatsoever. Super impressed with the build. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I've got tons of content coming for you guys. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I apologize for the lack of content. I've been super busy with a bunch of stuff going on in my life right now, and just trying to enjoy the nice weather and just try to enjoy the summer we're having here. It has not been that nice. It has rained more than it has been nice here in Michigan. So every nice day I've been trying to get out and enjoy the Harley. And yeah, so stay tuned for more content. I do have more videos coming on the Harley, on the Ram, and possibly on another vehicle. As you can see, the garage looks a little bare right now. So stay tuned for that video. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace!